Welcome back to the Ridgeline Hunting Podcast, brought to you by Phelps Game Calls, with your hosts, David Crane and David Sandana.
Hey everybody, if you are looking for a game call that is elk, turkey, deer, predator calls, waterfowl calls, we highly recommend PhelpsGameCalls.com. Professional grade game calls made for every hunter. That's right. Phelps Game Calls. It's definitely what we use year round. Check them out. PhelpsGameCalls.com. Well, everybody, welcome back. It is 2024, and this is the first episode that we've done in the new year. So, everybody, Happy New Year. And this is just going to be a podcast talking about what our plans are for 2024. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, number one priority that we have going on right now is that we are going to be at the Washington Sportsman Show. So that is what we're going to be focused on for right now. And let's go ahead and show that for you guys. There we go. The Sportsman Show is going to be in Puyallup. It starts January 31st, as you can see down here, goes until February 4th. We will be there during the week, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 8. We have regular jobs. It'll all depend on if I can take a little bit of PTO to be there a little bit sooner, but most likely it's going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then we'll be there all day Saturday and all day Sunday. So please stop by the booth, say hi, and if you have not subscribed to the podcast or the YouTube channel, we highly recommend you to, follow or subscribe. Number one, we have tons of giveaways year round. And number two, it really helps us out. So last year, we started really pushing the podcast and the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel was started, I would say, 4 years ago, but it was mainly just the name Ridgeline Hunting, and I had maybe 2 or 3 videos on there. Well, between those 2 or 3 videos, we ended up getting right around 40 subscribers. But since last year, we went from, so we did the Sportsman Show, I believe it's right around the same dates, but I would just say the beginning of February till now, we've gone from 40 to 635 subscribers. So that has been a huge jump for us. We really want to push for, obviously, a lot more. So that is a push that, I would like to do, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, you can see that it's just me in front of the camera this time. David Sandana is doing his year end with, he has 2 businesses now, so he's doing his year end right now. It's really hectic and busy for him, but don't worry, David didn't go anywhere. It's just right now he's extremely busy, and then with our schedules, there's like a little bit of a conflict to where we're not really able to find a time to where we can get together and bring you guys a podcast. So I'm just doing this one just for now, and we might have a couple of podcasts here at my house, and then we'll also go back to the kill cave. So just something a little bit different. Integrated OBS on this, so I can kind of switch in between different screens. It's something kind of new to me, something that my son has helped me like play with, and try to bring you guys something just a little bit different. But yes, we will be at the Sportsman Show January 31st through the 4th. So please come by, check us out. Being a subscriber to the YouTube channel or following us just through the podcast, Instagram also, it's Ridgeline Hunting, or you can do the Ridgeline Hunting podcast, and same with on Facebook. We do a lot of giveaways, and that is what I want to tell you about today. Also, is that at the Sportsman Show, we're going to have specific things that we're going to be giving away. Let's just say we've partnered up with Muley Freak, and then also Phelps Game Calls. So they've given us some things to give away from last year. So we're going to be giving away some Phelps Game Calls, and then we're going to give away an item from Muley Freak at the show. So you have to be at the show to win the prize. Well, let's say you have to visit the booth. Let's just say you have to visit the booth. We'll take down your name and number. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the YouTube channel, and then also follow us on any one of the podcasting platforms, and that's it, and you're entered. So all we'll do is take down your name and number. If you're already a subscriber, and if you already follow the podcast, all you have to do is show us. We'll take down your name and number and throw your name in the hat. So it'd be nice for you to show up at the show. Now, if you are obviously out of the state or out of the country, sorry, you won't be eligible for these specific giveaways. But don't worry, we're gonna have giveaways throughout the year. We had an ongoing giveaway last year that was a bow, a brand new elite bow. It was an elite basin. One of the subscribers to the YouTube channel, so that was through the YouTube channel, Ridgeline Hunting. We had a winner. He's been showing the bow on Instagram and on Facebook, and it has been fantastic just to see someone that was really in need of this type of bow, so I had no idea. So we gave out the Elite Basin last year, and it was lucky number 355, and Justin won this bow, and he had just got done having shoulder surgery on his right shoulder a couple months prior, and didn't think he was going to be able to pull a bow back to even practice. As of right now, his arm is still recovering. He's doing PT, but he was able to get the Elite Basin dialed to where he is using a mouth tab. So so if you don't know what that is, basically he's got something in his mouth, biting down and drawing the bow out, and then firing with his mouth. Pretty awesome. Doesn't have to use his arm, so he's still rehabbing, but this bow can dial down from I think it's 16 pounds all the way up to 70 pounds. So he'll be able to rehab this whole time using this brand new bow that we have, or that he has now, through winning on YouTube, which has been fantastic. So he has not had to worry about pulling back his 70-pound bow with his mouth or with his torn. I don't know if he tore his rotator cuff or what was going on, but he did have some type of shoulder surgery to fix whatever was going on in his shoulder. So that is awesome. So he was able to get the mouth tab, but as he can graduate out of the mouth tab and start pulling the bow back with his arms, he'll be able to start off at a very low poundage and work his way up. And then obviously, I don't know if he'll be using that bow once he's all done. I have no idea. He might go back to his normal bow that he usually shoots, but that's up to him. But congratulations for winning the bow. And yeah, so 2024, we're starting off with the Sportsman Show, and then throughout the whole year, we'll be, next up is turkey hunting, but I'm trying to get in a couple hunts before turkey hunting. That will be some coyote hunting, so be looking for some videos with that. My oldest son is actually getting back into archery, which is awesome. I bought him a bow a few years ago, and then he just stopped wanting to shoot his bow. He really does like to shoot his rifle, so we'll get a lot more of that. We're going to get some more video of him shooting his rifle, training, and getting comfortable with the bow. Spoiler alert, I got back from Arizona just last week. I was gone on a mule deer hunt don't worry, no tags were filled. But still, it was a hunt that I'll never forget. It was actually like on one of the top of my list for like favorite hunts, even without filling a tag. I had a fantastic time, and there's nothing I can say even about that. It was just so much fun, and I'm definitely going back. So at the end of 2024, I'm gonna go back to Arizona, finish out my 2024 season, and hopefully I'll be able to get a 2025 deer tag and hunt deer again in 25, and then hopefully I can just keep on doing that as long as tags are available. So Arizona is a little bit difficult to get a deer tag. You really need to be on it. You need to be ready to go. It's not as crazy as I would say Idaho, but it's getting there. And in our next episode, I'll be talking all about that Arizona mule deer hunt. So just bear with me. We're going to get that going. Also, at the show, hopefully we'll be able to get Randy Newberg again. That's our main focus, and then we're going to try to pull a couple guides out, do some podcasts with them, and then we might also just pull a couple of people right off the floor and see if they have any 2023 hunting stories that they want to share. So if you would like to share one of your hunting stories, successful or not, please email us at the Ridgeline Hunting Podcast at gmail.com. Give us a little description of the hunt, and maybe we might pull you in for a podcast. So if you don't mind, we would love to share your story and something a little bit new for 2024. We want to hear from you also. What do you want to hear about? Obviously, we're out there hunting. We mainly hunt Washington State. We're trying to get a couple of hunts set up for Florida. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if it'll happen in 24, but we're definitely going to try in 25. Same with Tennessee. And then obviously I'm going to be trying to head back to Arizona, but hopefully maybe my son will come. I came back from Arizona and he was just, super excited about, what I was telling him. And he was like, Dad, I really want to go out there. I think it would be a lot of fun. So if I can get him dialed and him feeling comfortable shooting his bow, maybe my oldest son, Devin, will be out hunting deer with me with a bow. So that will be fantastic. We definitely will have turkey hunting. That's coming up. We have, let's see, April 15th, 16th is usually the starter for Washington turkey hunting. We are up in the air for 2024, like new stuff coming up, as in we're not quite sure if we are going to have a bear season. They have basically until April 1st. It's pretty much when all the new regulations come out and hunting draws and all these other things, like when they need to be turned in. It's March 31st is when like the calendar year ends and the new one starts. So like some stuff is good through 23 to March 31st of the following year, and then April 1st is basically March 31st. I could be wrong on this, so you can look it up. I could be wrong, but April 1st, I usually buy my tags for 24. Maybe it's now. I don't know. I know I put in for my multi-seasons before March 31st. So there's that. Make sure you put in for your multi-seasons. But for bear, we're not quite sure what's going on. There is going to be a commission meeting coming up pretty soon to determine all that. There's a lot of things out there trying to advocate for the hunter. So please, if you're looking to have a voice, there's a bunch of avenues out there. You can check out Samong Yang he's got some stuff coming out. Psy Outside. You can that's his thing. And then there's the Crazy Elk Company. They're kind of working together. I think they have a giveaway going on right now. I think it's if you buy a shirt or any type of something from the Crazy Elk Company, you're entered in the giveaway, and it's a turkey hunt with Samung. So that'd be pretty cool to do. And then also with that, use Ridgeline 20 to get 20% off your purchase and save you some money and get you entered in the giveaway. So you can try that out. Let's see. So we don't know about bear. We'll figure that out. If there's no bear season here in Washington State, I might go to another state to hunt bears. That's just something that might happen. So we will have a bear season, but maybe not in the state of Washington, at least as of right now. We don't know. We have no idea. So it's just something that we have to work out between the commission and Fish and Wildlife. But hopefully, our voices are heard. We want to have a bear season. We want to bring back spring bear. Let's just work together and make this plan work. That's it. Let's just make it work. We have plenty of bears. Let's just stop worrying about it. But we'll see. And we'll keep you updated as well. But this next season coming up after the show, we are definitely going to be turkey hunting. And we love turkey hunting. There'll probably be a few episodes on just what's coming up for turkey season. And then, we're going to roll right into, big game. Hopefully we have some spring and fall seasons coming in there with bear, and then obviously deer and elk again. But the next episode will be on the Arizona mule deer hunt. I'm going to bring in Kirk Douglas. That's actually who got me all set up in Arizona. And he also was basically guiding for myself and a couple other guys out there in Arizona. So if you're looking for a mule deer hunt in Arizona, you could also send an email to the Ridgeline Hunting Podcast at gmail.com, and we can talk about that too. And I might be able to get you set up on something. But it was a lot of fun. So the next episode will be about that, and then the following episode will be on all the gear that I used for the hunt. And it was not necessarily like the camping gear, because that was all provided for me from Kirk, which was awesome. I had a tent, a sleeping bag, a cot, I had a heater buddy, I had tables, I had like the whole 9 yards. I basically had like a bedroom in the woods all to myself. It was absolutely fantastic. But we were, in the mountains of Arizona hunting mule deer. And to be honest with you, I don't want to get into it too much, but I've never hunted out of the state. So this was my first out-of-state hunt, but all I can say is expect the unexpected. Number one, you think Arizona, you think blazing hot. Well, I was freezing my butt off. So we'll just leave that right there. So before I go, like I said, this is going to be a very short podcast. But before I go, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that has, started listening to our podcast and engaging with us, talking to us through Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or TikTok. We do have a TikTok that we, put some videos up there. We just want to say thank you. And we want to give back to all of you, and that's why we have the giveaways. And we are very thankful for Phelps Game Calls to be partnering with us. Hopefully we'll be having some, more news with Phelps, but we'll see. And then, us partnering also with Muley Freak. They are not a sponsor, but we might be doing some giveaway things, but that's coming out of basically my pocket. So the giveaway for Muley Freak, that was something that I am doing for you guys. So I paid for the items. So don't think that any of this stuff is coming to us free. So most of it is out of pocket. So we just really want to say thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. There's definitely more to come. Hopefully you like this kind of style, just you and I. But Dave will be back in the kill cave. Just as of right now, he's just extremely busy, and it's just the schedules are a little bit hard. So when we do have time, it's usually on the weekends. But we have kids in sports, and sometimes I have to work. Sometimes he has to work. Sometimes he gets like an emergency call and he has to go and fix something. Most of the time it's him just doing a measure for a new customer, but it just makes it a little bit difficult. So with me doing this kind of in my house kind of style, I'm off at 5:30 every day. So I have just a regular schedule. I'm off at 5:30. I can sit down, tell you guys what's going on, tell you what hunts that I've been doing, tell you, what we might be having coming up. And yeah, so a lot more content is going to be on YouTube. There's going to be, as much podcasts that we can bring out. Some of them might be in short form, some of them might be in long form. So the longer form ones are probably going to be with a guest, obviously, and then also with the other host of the show, David Sandana. So with that being said, thank you very much for listening. Remember to use Ridgeline 20 for the Crazy Elk Company. Crazy Elk. You can find them. You can Google it up. Actually, here, I'll do it for you. Let's go ahead and find the Crazy Elk Company. Let's do it. I'll bring it right up for you guys. Boom. Here we go. CrazyElkCompany.com. Use Ridgeline 20 for a discount. And then let's see if we can find the giveaway for you guys. Might be in here. I know it was advertised on Facebook and on Instagram, so you might just have to find it on there. But yeah, Ridgeline 20. Get yourself this guy right here, the tag wallet. Oh, they are sold out. Look at that, but $12.99. These tag wallets are awesome. It's an easy way to tag an animal. You just zip tie it right on the antlers or on a leg or something like that. Tag goes inside this little zipper right here. Really easy to use. And then also Phelps. Go and check out Phelps.com. PhelpsGameCalls.com. But yeah, everybody, thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.